My fiancé told me to leave if I didn't like her lifestyle, so I left. Tiffany spent every weekend at yoga retreats that cost $800 each. I covered rent, utilities, groceries, her car payment, everything while she blew her entire salary on wellness. These retreats are healing my childhood trauma, she said when I questioned the expenses. If you can't support my spiritual growth, then leave. The thing was, I genuinely wanted to support her. $3,200 a month on retreats while I worked overtime to cover our life? Something felt off. Fine, I said. I'll leave. She laughed. Over some yoga classes? Seriously? Over you telling me to leave instead of having an adult conversation about money. While packing my stuff, I found her retreat receipt stuffed in a shoebox. Decided to look up the address of her latest transformative healing center. It was a luxury resort in Napa Valley, not a yoga studio. 5-star reviews for romantic getaways and couples packages. Then I found the photos she'd been hiding in a folder labeled work stuff. My best friend Justin was in every single one. Champagne dinners, couples massages, sunset photos with their arms around each other. They'd been having affairs at these retreats for 8 months. On my dime, my hands were shaking as I screenshot everything. Justin was married to Rebecca, who I'd known since college. Sweet girl who worked 2 jobs to support Justin's business consulting trips. The same exact weekends as Tiffany's retreats. I sent everything to Rebecca with a simple message. I think we need to talk. She called within minutes, crying. She'd been funding Justin's affair the entire time, just like I'd been funding Tiffany's. Monday morning, I moved out early while Tiffany was still asleep. Took my car that she'd been using daily, my furniture, everything I'd bought for our apartment. Left her a note. As suggested, I left. Your healing journey continues solo. She called me panicking around noon. How am I supposed to get to work? You took the car. Call Justin. Oh wait, Rebecca took his car too. What are you talking about? Ask Justin about Napa Valley. The line went quiet, then she hung up. That evening, Rebecca and I met for coffee. She'd kept receipts too. Hotel rooms, couples massages, expensive dinners. We'd been subsidizing their relationship for months without knowing. I feel so stupid, Rebecca said, showing me Justin's credit card statements. We're not stupid. We're trusting people who got taken advantage of. Rebecca had a wicked smile. Want to get even? We spent the next hour crafting the perfect social media post. Used all their romantic photos with the caption, "Thanks for funding our 8-month relationship. Love seeing our hard-earned money put to good use." Posted it simultaneously on both their Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn accounts. The comments started immediately. Coworkers, family members, friends, everyone could see exactly what they'd been doing. Justin's boss commented, "Is this why you needed all those business trip advances?" Tiffany's mom, "I'm so disappointed in you." Within hours, both had lost their jobs. Justin's consulting firm fired him for expense fraud. Tiffany's nonprofit let her go for conduct unbecoming. Tiffany showed up at my brother's place where I was staying, crying hysterically. "You ruined my life. I'll never find another job." "You ruined your own life. I just made sure people knew the truth. Those retreats were helping me heal." From what? The trauma of cheating on someone who loved you? She tried to get sympathy online, posting about toxic ex-boyfriends who can't handle independent women. The comments weren't what she expected. Independent? Didn't he pay for everything while you cheated? Girl, you were literally stealing from him to fund an affair. She deleted everything within an hour. Justin tried calling Rebecca multiple times, begging for forgiveness. She'd already filed for divorce and moved in with her sister. 2 weeks later, Tiffany had to move back in with her parents. Posted a long Instagram story about starting fresh and learning from difficult mistakes. Rebecca and I started hanging out more frequently. Turns out we had a lot in common besides being betrayed by the people we trusted most. We'd both been working extra hours to fund our partners' lifestyles. Both ignored red flags because we thought we were being supportive. Both got gaslit when we asked questions. 3 months later, Rebecca and I went on our first official date. We drove to wine country for the weekend, to a real yoga retreat this time. One that actually focused on healing and meditation instead of funding affairs. The instructor asked everyone to share what brought them there. Rebecca squeezed my hand and said, "Learning to trust again." I looked around at the peaceful setting. No luxury suites, no couples packages, just genuine people seeking wellness. "Same," I said. Tiffany texted me last week asking if we could work things out. I showed Rebecca the message and we both started laughing. She's working at a coffee shop now. Justin's living with his mom. Rebecca and I are moving in together next month.